with another one, a quick blackout live. How is everyone doing? I hope everyone had a great Thursday. We are almost at the end of the work week. One more day, guys. One more day. And y'all be able to have your weekend. And I hope y'all are setting everything up for the holidays if you celebrate the holidays. But yeah, who remember that song by Beanie Siegel? I used to love Beanie Siegel, you know what I'm saying? It's just I don't know, it's an East Coast thing. Like I could always vibe with East Coasters, you know. I do vibe with my West, you know, on my West Side people and all that stuff like that and my dirty South. But it's a typical kind of feeling when you listen to East Coast, Upper East Coast music, you know, anything from Jersey, upstate New York, New York itself, Philly, you know, like Connecticut, you know what I'm saying? Like when you hearing those type of music, yeah, it's a feeling. But Beanie Siegel had one of my favorite songs. I forgot. It was like early 2000, and it's I can feel it in the air. That was the joint, right? That was the joint, and that was. I think he did that video and he did that song because that was before he was supposed to go get locked up. You know what I'm saying? And it was a very powerful thing. But yes, everybody, yes, you can feel it in the air. If you are paying attention and you are listening and feeling and knowing what's going on in your surroundings, something big is happening. Something is really going on. Pay attention, right? Pay attention. It's all around you. It's in the air. It's in the air. I've been saying for the past couple of days, this is the FAFO season. Fuck around and find out season, right? People are being exposed. People are being exposed for their insecurities. People are being exposed for their agendas. People are being exposed for, you know, whatever their plan to come up in life. All of that is being exposed, right? This is the era of being exposed. And what I want people to take away from this is that, hey, how you doing, Mason? How you doing? What I want people to take away from this is like, you're going to have to realize in this day and age, hi, Sean Combs, what's going on? In this day and age, you're going to have to be more than just a good person, right? Being just a good person is not enough. It's not enough. It ain't going to save you. It's not going to save you. It's not going to move you forward, make you grow. You're going to have to do more than just being decent, right? The era of complacentness, the era of being mediocre is at an end, ladies and gentlemen, right? It is at an end. So many people have gotten by just being mediocre. So many people have gotten by just for being basic. So many people have just gotten by just for having the basic tools or the basic skills or the basic character or the basic attributes. So many people have gotten by, and now that era is over. You're going to have to put up or shut up. You're going to have to show up or sit your ass down, right? You're going to have to put in effort. You're going to have to work. You are going to have to test your might. Mortal Kombat! Like that, right? You're going to have to do more. Mediocre is not going to do it for you. You're not going to make it with mediocre. You're not. Yes, really. Yes. Mortal Kombat. You're going to have to do more and be more. And just being a good person, just being a decent person, just being a fair person is not going to be enough. It's not. I was looking at an article. There's a recent article that just came out from Newsweek, and they were talking about pretty much these young cats out here, generation, what is it, A or generation whatever it is, right? And they was talking about these the young adults and stuff like that, and they said that the youngest adults mindset is is a new term, but the concept is not new. And I have spoke about it on my streams many times before. But the new term that they're now saying, how youngsters, young adults and all of them, how they're dating out here, they're not dating because they're not looking for the happy marriage with the white picket fence and the collier and the kids. That is not their mindset. In fact, dating out now for the young is called throning. That's the term. The term is called throning, meaning that people are aligning themselves to grow and move into the social ladder. Go figure, huh? And that they are jumping in relationships or even just aligning themselves with certain people who have more, more clout, more resources, or more connection to socially climb to get to the goals that they want in life. They are actually saying that this is their mindset. They said that this is different than Gen Zers and ex-millennials and all the stuff like that, and baby boomers. How baby boomers, they had a different concept as to why they were dating, mating, and marrying, stuff like that. And that now it's all about just social climbing. Like the person who you marry or who you date has a big effect on your reputation and how much money you're going to obtain. The funny thing about it is that is not a new concept. It's funny how Newsweek is using it and trying to say it's a new concept. And I think they're trying to say it because now they gave it a name called throning, but it's not new. When it came down to relationships and marriages and stuff like that, even from way back into the 1700s, 1600s, it's always been about your social status. It's always been about elevating and where you at in life, in society, gaining more resources, right? Marriage itself, everybody always come up here and say marriage itself didn't have nothing to do about love. It was about duty, and it was about building, right? It was about building wealth, keeping family and whatever business the family owned strong, and growing and added on to that. The love concept about dating and marriage and all that stuff, like I did the research, it came and started in the 19th century. That's when people started dating for love and the romantic love. Everything else was always relationship of utility. But what they did say, they said that, hey Royce, how you doing? How you doing? What they did say is, they said that the mindset of the young today is all about relationship of utility. It's all about the relationship of utility. And I try to tell you guys that, I try to, beat it down, that this is the mindset of most people. And this is another reason why a lot of content that is online is on the basis of throning. The ready to love, the pop the balloon, the red flag on the play, all these relationship podcasts. Hey, Robin. All of this is literally pushing the throning concept out there in regards of how people are supposed to date and how people are supposed to marry. You wonder why some of the issues that happen with the lady that still is going viral, ISIS, it's because of throning. Right? You wonder why we're having the conversation about what's his name, Mr. Cooley, and him being a grifter, apparently. It's because of throning. Right? All that we are seeing around us is all throning. It's all about telling people tips and tools how to use their relationship or align themselves with someone for social status or social climbing. Even if it's not real. Even if it's not real. And before, social climbing used to be something that happened with celebrities, or people who was aligned with celebrities. Now you too, the most basic degenerate individual or basic chick in the world, you too can social climb. You too can elevate. That is what is being sold, right? That is what is being sold to people. The problem is they're leaving out one of the biggest things that you need to do for you to be actually successful when it comes down to having relationships and connections for utility purposes only or mainly. If you are not cultivating yourself, if you are not advancing yourself mentally, emotionally, maturity, and all that stuff like that, that situation, yeah, you could drop it in the chat, Royce. I appreciate you. That situation is not going to work out. You will have the negative effects. You will have the negative side that is being talked about, that is going viral, that is being challenged, right? Because all of these people who's getting caught did not really do the work, right? They only did as much as they needed to, quote unquote, get in there, and after that, they didn't feel like they had to do the work anymore. And then they got caught up there in their grifting. Oh, let's see. Well, I can't give you a wrench right now because I'm at work on my phone. So if you want to just leave it in the comment section after the live for me, okay, Royce? You can just type it in the comment section and I'll look it up myself. But this is what's happening, guys. This is exactly what's happening. Hey, Kinfolk, how you doing? How you doing? This is what's happening. So I'm telling you, you need to be working on yourself, okay? Everybody, men and women, you need to be working on yourself. Try to be better every day. Try to grow every day. Try to learn something new every day. So, try to learn something new about yourself every day, right? And it's all going to work in your, for you. It's going to all be better for you. And then you have to keep on your toes. You have to know what's going on around you, your surroundings. You have to be environmentally aware about what is going on around you, because you will get sucked up into things. You will get sucked up into things that don't have nothing to do with you, and it's only going to cause you more pain, more stress, and mess up your situation that you got going forward. It will mess up your situation that you got going forward. But yeah, what do y'all guys think about this throning shit? Like they're literally calling it throning, and it's weird for them to be calling it throning, because it's like when you see people, and we could tell certain relationships and stuff like that where someone is trying to like socially climb, right? You'll look at the person that they're trying to socially climb with, and it's like, that's not even the move. You like, what? Wait, that person's not even like that. That person's not even there like that. You know what I'm saying? They're not even at some high echelon or anything for you to be doing all that work and doing the most to try to align yourself with them and give yourself this fake illusion that you're actually elevating yourself into a higher position. And this is how it is. We're literally kind of like, people are literally fooling themselves into thinking that they're elevating themselves. But if you can't turn around and actually see that your life is elevating, I don't know what you're doing it for. Hey, what's going on? Good day to you, True. Good day to you. Yeah, people too broke to care about love these days. Exactly. Yeah, people got bills. Yes, and that's what's happening, Robin. That is what's happening. A lot of people, and we can tell. How many stories do we need to have out here about things ain't working out, or it's a bad breakup or whatever not, and then you really hear the story and it don't even have anything to do with the emotional standpoint of the relationship. We hear more falling out of people when it have to do with finances, disrespect, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like violation or business, networking. Like, this is what we're hearing people, like, relationships are breaking up for and stuff like that. And then I wanted to talk about this Cooley guy situation, right? Now, I know he's getting dragged amongst the space, especially amongst the men, the red pill men and all the stuff like that, or the other red pill men are calling this dude out for being a grifter, or calling this dude out for not standing on business. But what I want for y'all to pay attention to, just think about what they're actually calling him out for. They're not calling him out for trying to make black women the poster child for degeneracy, or the degeneracy of single mothers or women with children with no husband, right? They're not calling him out because of the him trying to paint black women as this unruly, non-marriageable women and all the stuff like that. This is not what he's getting called out for. The only thing he's getting called out for is that, how dare you tell me I can't marry a single mother, but you didn't marry a single mother, but you're living shacked up, cohabitating, and also impregnating a single mother, and you seem quite happy. And then when I come to you and ask you, like, well, how come it's okay for you to be with a single mother, but you're telling your group not to? You're saying that you can't be challenged. You can't get challenged on your ideology. You know what I'm saying? And he's telling you, he's sticking his big middle finger up at any of the men who are challenging him and saying, I don't give a fuck what y'all say. I'm not being a hypocrite. Y'all still gonna fuck with me anyway. And this is what drives me insane about it, though, right? Because these be the same men who talk about women, saying, women, y'all sit up in niggas' faces or men's faces who violate you all day, every day. And you come back for more. You come back for more. It's like you like punishment. You like pain. You like to be tormented, right? You have a twisted way of trauma, that you kind of turn trauma into like some fucking kink and shit. I hate to, pull the rug up under you, a lot of you bandits and waterheads. Y'all do too. Y'all do too. You can know how many dudes is still following homie. Just think about it. How many men are still following him right now and have literally made themselves blind to the fact that they know he's not following what he's preaching, and they're still following him. And they still believe that by them listening to him, that somehow, some way, whatever the tips and the rules that he's going through or he's doing is going to work for him. It didn't even work for him. It didn't even work for him. Like, you're literally following somebody who's telling you, don't mess with no single mother. Get her while she's young. Get her while she's fertile. Get her while she has no kids. And all this crazy stuff like that. And he couldn't even do it. He could not even do it. But in his mind, he believes that he was still a catch nonetheless. In his mind, he still thought that he was a catch. And he couldn't get it. You know what I'm saying? And he couldn't do it. But yeah, I'm telling you, y'all glutton for punishment just as much as you think women are. Y'all are too. Some men are too. Some men are too. Y'all will still be up there following, supporting, and like, yo, this man is speaking facts. Meanwhile, he's happy with a woman that is, that is giving him exactly what he wants, whatever not. He says that he allowed, and that's the crazy thing too, right? That's another thing that killed me with that shit, right? Because, whether or not the person, when I was looking at that interview and whatever not, whether or not how I even feel about that person, I mean, I understood that person's argument, and he was absolutely freaking right. And I'm just going to call it what it is. He was absolutely right. You sitting up here trying to lie to people that your woman was not dressing or acting or conducting herself online that way prior to getting with you. That is a bullshit ass lie. The woman that she is now online showing all her goods and shit like that is the same woman that you was enticed to, and that's why she is now your baby mama. You didn't allow that woman to now, oh, I'm okay with her doing it. My dude, you didn't have no choice. Stop lying to these dudes and trying to make them seem that you decided what she could do or not. No. You didn't have no choice, but you sitting up here lying to men. Don't go with this woman dressing like this. Don't go with this woman showing whatever she's showing on her IG and on her social media, blah, blah, blah. But yet, you want them to actually believe that you are the one who's saying, yeah, you can go up there with your breasts out. Yeah, you can show your undergarments and pull your dress up. Yeah, you can do all that. You really want people to believe that you gave that girl permission to do that? Like, that's the lie that you're trying to go with, that you gave that woman permission to do that? You didn't give her no permission to do that, son. She been doing that. You just like it. Let's say the silent part loud for once, right? Let's say the silent part loud for once. Your woman is no different than any of the women that you talk about, and you try to tell your fans and subscribers that those women are a no-go. Your woman is no different. However, you want to separate your women for all the other women that do that because you think that because you fucking put coverture over her, that makes her different. So again, when these dudes are out here, ladies, listen. When these dudes are out here saying that they don't want women dressing like this, and they don't want women looking like that, and they don't want women acting like this or conducting themselves like this online, because that says that you're wrong, you're implorable, you're not a this, you're this, you're a whole this, and blah, blah, blah. They're lying to you. They are lying to you. They have no problems with it. They have no problems with it. That is just a tactic to use on you so you can feel bad about yourself or feel insecure about yourself or make you more acceptable to change yourself. Hence, it's called mental access. It's mental access. They don't give a damn about none of that. How come when you see most of these guys who be talking about, oh, well, my wife ain't like this and my wife ain't like that, and I love my wife who's a plain Jane and she sits home and she do this and da-da-da, check that motherfucker's IG. Check his social media and check all and look and see who page or picture and what type of picture they sitting up there sending hearts and likes to. I tell you what, it ain't the girl who look like she stays all her days in church. I tell you what, it ain't the girl who look like she just came from Bible class or Bible study. I tell you what, it ain't the girl who looked like she was just in the library. I'm telling you, it's never those girls. They are never liking and swiping and all that stuff with any of those type of women. And the funny thing about it is, those type of women who are showing that part of their life is online too. But they don't find them attractive. And they will beat you in your head as much as they want. They're going to beat women in their heads and say that they don't find none of this ratchet shit, none of this promiscuous shit attractive. And y'all should know, hands down, ladies, y'all should know that that's all cap. It's all cap. They love that shit. They love it. They love it. They live for it. They're the ones who keep it going. They're the ones who keep it going. Yeah, they complain about OnlyFans. OnlyFans would have been for OnlyFans if they didn't have those type of fucking fans. OnlyFans would never have turned into the way it has turned into if there wasn't people there who wasn't supporting it. And that's why it's the contradiction and it's the hypocrisy of a lot of what people say and how what they words say don't match up with their actions. And it's not only just a man thing, because I gotta keep it 100. I'm fair. Women do it too. Us women, we do it too. A lot of times our words don't match up with our actions, and then later on when we get caught out there, what do? We do what other men do, make excuses. You know? Try to excuse it away and stuff like that. But you're going to see a lot of that stuff happening, going on. But just now, you just remember that when you see that, a lot of that shit is all cap. A lot of things that people say they got issues and problems with, they really don't have issues and problems with it. It's just a good tactic and a good argument to use when they're trying to have a one-up on you. When they're trying to make a mockery of you. When they're set out to try to destroy whatever reputation that you have, or if you do have any following or whatever that, when they want to, check you so people can think differently about you and your stance, that's what they use things like that for. They don't really have no problem with it. They don't have no problem with it at all. Let's see what's saying up in here. Yeah, sorry that people hate each other and they misusing the hell out of each other. Oh, yeah, definitely. Yeah, he has been dragging in this space lately. Let's see. He is the norm. 98% of people are fakes, frauds, and facades. Yeah, let's see. Ray said Cooley is trolling this space and they fell right into his hand. Whether he's doing it for money or not, that's what it is. I wouldn't put it past him. Absolutely. He said, Robin said, am I the only one that's not outraged? No, I'm not outraged at all. And this is all to be expected, for real. Yeah. Is a BS plan for, yeah, it is. It really is. Yeah. He says, Robin said all these men are hypocrites. He's just more successful at it. Listen, all of this is a run-up. It's a run-up now. Let's see, they're just mad he cleaned up and making money. People are pocket watching. Let's see. Miss Jalen sent me 2. Robin, please take the man is taking his money like an angry bird. Oh my God. Let's see. And says, see, that's why I respect you, because you don't allow foolish emotions to cloud your logical thought. And hi, IG and Night. He said, Black Queens forever. No, oh, come on. All right. Let's say, hopefully, let's see, appreciate you, Sarge, and hopefully you, who you are, when some of these females on YouTube, they watch you and follow you. Hopefully, they're smart enough to do what you do. He said he made a 3 or 4 and tell baby mom. Yep. And so I said it for the day one. These dudes are lame with money. Men like me living with a problem with it. Okay. Yep. And he said, but that's out of respect. You ain't lying. But one thing I can say, I am the rule. Y'all want the wrong kind of attention. That's facts. These niggas do. Men are the biggest attention seekers. That's why I will continue to come over here. So, appreciate you. Everybody who do come in and rock and kick it out with me. Y'all don't know. I really do appreciate y'all. I think any of this will affect Julio. Nah, if anything, he's getting the publicity that he wants, right, Robin? Right? Because at the end of the day, when it comes down to the social media, whether if it's good publicity or bad publicity, it's still publicity, right? And you just have to be a smart person to use negative publicity in a way that's going to garnish you all the other type of goals that you can get out of it, right? But it takes a person who knows how to detach their emotional, their emotions from negative publicity and really caring about what people say about them and stuff like that. You have to be really emotionally sound to use negative publicity and turn it into a monetary gain for you. And I'm telling you, most people are not built like that. Most people are not built like that. You know why? Because most people are not built like that because at the end of the day, a lot of people, the way how they're moving is because they are seeking love and validation from outside people. That's what they're seeking. That is real. That is their real currency. That is their real currency that they're looking for, is the love and validation for outside people, not really them coins. Look how many people who had money out the woo-ha and they still wasn't satisfied. They still wasn't satisfied. Look at P. Diddy. He had the freaking world on his shoulders, and what did he do? He was still empty, so still empty inside that he had to go try all this other crazy, wild, wicked stuff just to feel something again. Just to feel something again. Because he started to feel dead inside. So it wasn't about the coins. None of the things that he did and none of the things that he had to go to court for was about money. But nonetheless, what happened? He still did it. He still did it. So you got to understand, it's never about the money the way how people think it's about. It's never about that. It's about feeling incomplete. Feeling incomplete as a person, feeling incomplete spiritually, feeling incomplete about your purpose and what you're here for, and whether if it's even worthwhile to you or to your loved ones. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's all about, and that's why that's why he was moving the way he was moving. That's why he was moving the way he's moving. And you know what? A lot of people is going to continue to do that. It ain't going to stop. But I just thought that was very interesting, what was going on. So now we have a term for it. What you're seeing out here, what you're going to see more content creators do, especially with these relationship things. Like I said, me and Sharon, we working on something. And I hopefully, when we actually start to get it out, get it out of the mud and really out there, hopefully it will be on the right track. But the stuff that y'all seeing now, that is all throning. That is all throning. They're pretty much making people look at this as just a money grab. You dating and mating and who you messing and sexing and sex texting and all that shit like that is all about social climbing. Even if these people don't even make no moves, these people don't affect nothing in real life. They're not changing any laws or anything like that is going to help anybody. That's what's happening. That is literally what's going on right now. Literally what's going on. But like I said, guys, I'm about to head out because we have a storm. It's raining out here. Let me tell you what I had to do. Because, a lot of people think, oh, she's such a meek and mild. I don't know who told y'all that. I don't know who told y'all that or something like that. I had caught a flat tire. Right now it is 30 degrees and it's raining cats and dogs and it's about to snow. Your girl was outside. I had to change my tire. That's what I did. Yeah, I caught a flat tire going into work and I changed my goddamn tire and got back on the road within 20 minutes. Right? Because what? Oh, my father taught me about cars. My father taught me about cars. So that's what little old me was able to do, right? Now I know, oh my God, what am I going to do? Nah, none of that. Wasn't no screaming or crying. I'm out there in the rain doing that shit. Now, am I probably going to catch the sniffles when I get off of work early in the morning? Probably so, because I didn't have an umbrella. It is what it is. But nonetheless, we do what we have to do. And that's why I say, worry about being a better you. Worry about being a better you. Grow and do what you need to do to be a better you. And all the pillars of health. Mental, emotional, physical, spiritual. Work on all the pillars to be a better you. Every day, try to strive to be a better you and learn something else about yourself. You can always do more. And this is the era, like I said, the era of mediocre is over. It's a wrap. You don't catch up, you're going to get left behind. And it is what it is. But thank y'all for rocking out with me. I hope y'all enjoy the rest of your night. And I'll see y'all on the next one. Talk to y'all soon. Peace out.